here at the Red Bull Ring for Formula 3 Championship. Yeah, two more rounds. This round and one more. Championship's not close, but there's a couple of close battles, things we want to watch, things we're looking out for. Yeah, great track too. A really fun track. Obviously, Nick Chin loves it. I was saying a minute ago when I was apparently muted, Nick Chin really wanted to bring the fight to the Formula 3 squad tonight. He's done 433 laps at the Red Bull Ring in practice in this server. That's not counting any practice he's done off server or if he's ever raced it before or in a different car. That's just this track, this server, this car. So huge shout out to Nick. If you guys don't know about that, it's a minute and 20 seconds per lap, which if you math out 433 laps is a little over 9 hours of straight hot lapping at the Red Bull Ring, which is good. It's just commendable. I mean, that's just super impressive. So, yeah, we're hoping he can stick it on pole. I put my 2,000 against it, so you guys want to make some points, you want to get some points, time to bet for Nick Chin. It's his day. So, running on board currently, I think we're on board with Granite Gobbler, which actually, if that reminds me, I want to give you guys a little bit of this action so y'all can see who we're rocking with. I promise this will look better once we actually, what are we even doing? Let's just get into it. There we go. Here I am. Love me. Alright, it's about as good as it's going to get. So that's for you. You know who you're on board with and who's ahead of them, I think. Assuming it works. I had some trouble with it before. Let me see if it changes. Yep. Christian, I don't believe, has a time in yet, so it's not going to register Christian in the correct position. We got Wyatt out there on the track in the white and green car, the SRL car, heading up towards turn 3. The infamous turn 3. Everybody hates turn 3. It's a miserable corner to get right. It's off camber, it's uphill. You're getting on power while you're off camber and heading uphill, and I don't know, it's just not a fun corner. But yeah. So a little bit of information for you guys since we got you all in the chat tonight. Penultimate race, Red Bull Ring. You guys know about that. It's round 9. One more after this. They're finishing up 2-hour practice. That'll wrap up right about 9 o'clock. And at that time, we're going to jump into our 8-minute open qualifying session. All the cars on track, slipstreams, fighting for track position, chaos. Where we're betting on Nick Chin. We're betting against Nick Chin, technically. 2,300 to 1,300. So there's people on both sides of that. Who knows? Could happen. Following our 12-minute group qualifying. 12-minute group qualifying is going to set the grid for race 1. There you go, Wyatt, getting after it. Burn some rubber. We hate tires, so get after it, baby. Here we go. There's Granite Gobbler on his out lap. Yeah, so that's going to set the grid for lap 1. We got 10 laps of action in race 1, set by the fastest time. The conclusion of that race, we're going to take the top 6 drivers, we're going to flip the grid, we're going to make them start a second race, they're going to do 10 more laps. There's full points in each race. So you're going to get 25 points, point for fastest lap, point for top qualifier. Well, top qualifier is going to be qualifying only, but you're going to get a point for fastest lap, you're going to get 25 points for a win, and so on and so forth. You guys know how it goes, so I don't need to go too in-depth with all that. And as you probably know, Formula is a standing start. That's what we're going to keep doing. We like it. So 2x2, standing start for tonight. So I didn't want to do too much research today, so I mean, it's a short track, so I'll keep this short and sweet. It's the latest layout that we're running, you know, the one they run in F1. You see it all the time. A little bit of four-wheel in there for Granite. Got to keep it on the road there, buddy. We're in Spielberg, Styria in Austria at a 4.318 kilometer track. It's got 10 total turns. It's got 7 to the left and 3 to the right. Excuse me. 7 to the right and 3 to the left. It's really only 2 though. They count turn 2 as, let's see if I can get somebody. All right, right here. So Granite's heading up. This little kink here is technically turn 2. You're wide open. There's no braking. You're just getting it down, getting ready for turn 3. It's really not a turn. So I guess turn 5 technically isn't a turn either, but I don't know. Regardless, we're not in for that. Details. Let's see. Kimi Räikkönen in 2018. Kimi, the Iceman, has the lap record here. And that was a 1 minute 6 seconds. So 1 minute 6.98 seconds. So it's a good lap. You're not going to see that from the boys tonight. About 10 seconds slower in our F2 cars here, or F3. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it for that. We're going to jump into our championship real quick. I'm going to back myself off and bring up the championship standings so that you guys see what's going on in the standings. And there we are. Okay, cool. So now you can see that. So Charles up there at 270 points would have to probably not show up for a race, and Granite would have to take all of the available points home, which would be very tough because right now he's running about 4th or 5th in the lap timings. It's technically 50. There's technically 100 points still up for grabs in the last 2 races, so it's possible. But we don't see that happening. So Charles, if he does show up, I think he's pretty much got that wrapped up. Granite Gobbler to Ollie, though. 13 little points. Not a lot of points there. Ollie is very much in the hunt. He's back on track tonight. I see him. He's just joined the server. He knows this track very well. He's raced it in dozens of series that we've run, and I'm sure plenty on iRacing and everywhere else. So Ollie's definitely going to be a force here once he gets up to speed with this car on this track. Then we jump big gap between the podium. That's pretty well set who's going to be on the podium for the championship. We have Novik in 4th and Shorzy in 5th and Reese in 6th. 5 points between the 3 of those drivers. 5 and 5. So 10 total points. So 4th to 6th gives you 10. It's just it's too tight. It's so tight. But yeah, it's great to see everybody back out for the penultimate race here of Formula 3 action. 1 second, the server is rolling over. I just want to get disconnected and reconnect in so that you guys can see what's going on at the same time that I see what's going on. By the way, tonight's stream brought to you by Miller Lattes. It's a fine Pilsner. We are just about up and running again. Right there. Alright, we got the guys back on track. There's Reese. Okay, we got Reese out there, so that's good. Got back into the old race view here. Couple more minutes, 12 minutes left. Right, got 12 minutes left in qualifying here. Reese currently a little bit off the pace, but hasn't done a whole lot of laps. I think Atiyeh is also fighting for a position. He's 30 points behind Reese, but there might be drivers behind him, but kind of low on the leaderboard there. Oh, we had Nian follow us 3 hours ago. I'm so sorry I didn't see that. Nian, thank you. Thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the paddock, my friend. Good to have you. I think I can replay that. Hold on. There it is. Yeah. What's up, Bar? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to the catastrophe. I'm super excited tonight. This is going to be a great time. Oh, yeah. You guys getting your points predictions in? I think that's got to close here soon. You got those points and you want to spend them. Now's the time. Still time to predict. Come on, I put my $2,000 up there. Two points to pass Banana Man. You gotta be careful. Oh, he's in the safety car, isn't he? Man, I'd hope he could. Oh, shoot. Oh, hold on. Why is it doing that? I don't like it when you do that. All right, we're about to have a fight here. Don't watch this. It's not important. Do. No. Perfect. Perfect. We're good. We're good. We're good. Nobody panic. Now is not the time to panic. I promise. All right. So, currently we're showing everybody that's on the grid. As the times gets dropped in there, it'll sort itself out. I promise. I'd like to tell you that the server information is incorrect. There's 14 minutes up in the middle there, but it's not. That's just what they have it set as in the server. That'll obviously fix itself once we roll over into qualifying, which they will do manually. Unless they've extended and they didn't tell me, which we've got our race directors and safety cars in the chat, so they can chime in if they know more than I do. But yeah. A lot of fun. We're super excited. Let's see, who do we want to drive with? Nick Chin's on a blast right now. Oh no, Nick the Chin has been surpassed by 0.03 of a second. 0.03. That's crazy. 35 thousandths of a second he's been surpassed by Mr. Granite Gobbler, who's a menace in this car. We'll see if he can keep that up. Very good lap from him. Charles is still like about a full second faster a lap, so that's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. But here you go, Nick Chin. A little wide there on the exit. I believe our track limits go to the end of the curb. Kind of like old F1, if you guys remember a couple of years ago. Yeah, even with the 440 laps, we kind of knew it was going to be an uphill battle for Nick, especially with Charles driving, but Granite Gobbler, obviously, like I said, he's second in the championship for a reason. He's actually one of the only drivers that pushes Charles on occasion, so it's good to see him out there driving, but it's unfortunate. Let's see. Right a little bit on board with Mr. Gobbler here. See if we can pick out the differences, see where he's picking up the time. Charles is a half a second up. Is Charles going to go for a 17 here? Oh, he just dropped an 18.18. Jesus Christ, Charles. What are we doing? Guys, that's 1.2 seconds. 1.2 seconds faster. And he's up on that time right now. Currently, he's 2/10 up on that time. He wants the 17. I'd love a beer. You guys heard that. Round 2. All right, so right now, Charles, 3/10 up through Sector 2. He's got, oh, he loses it. Oh my God, the tragedy, Charles. Chalky, buddy. Oh my God. Sadness, it's in my heart. All right, Granite Gobbler's actually 3/10 over his personal best right now. Not improving currently. But we'll just hang out and ride along with him for a minute. We've only got 5 more minutes here until we're off to the races. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, this track has a couple of corner names. Not a lot, though. Actually, Natia was parked at Niki Lauda, who, if you guys don't remember, was an Austrian who raced for Ferrari and McLaren.
You lost.
No, McLaren. No, Ferrari? I think it was just Ferrari. You guys are going to make me look it up. I got to remember who Niki raced for. I know he raced for Ferrari. Niki Lauda. Niki Lauda. Scuderia Ferrari. Niki Lauda raced in a Brabham Alfa Romeo. And then he made a comeback and raced for McLaren. Won a 3rd world title. And retired again. And then that was it. After that, though, he did do some consulting and obviously worked with Mercedes AMG F1 when they, in the like late 2000s, 2010s or something like that. So that's turn 1. That's the one that everybody gets wrong, as you'll watch Froley do right now. Yep, way too wide, drives it into a wall. Perfect. You couldn't write this script, man. It's so easy. Alright, where's our boy Nick? Alright, Nick is driving himself down towards, this is Ranch. Not Ranch, Ranch with a U. Ranch. Turn 4. Right there. Long sweeping one. Get it out to the outside. Drive it down. You want to get it back over to the right nice and slowly because you don't want to scrub time. And you're into turn 6. Alright, the middle of sector. So sector 2 starts in the middle of 6 and 7, which is those two right there. 8 comes back around. That's a funny one to get right. You got to make sure you got the speed up. Going all over that curb. 9 is Rindit. What? You can't park there. Sir, you can't park there. But yeah, that's the only... Oh, excuse me, I missed one. Turn 3. So, you guys know turn 3. Chaotic turn. The absolute nightmare is... Oh, what's it called? Yeah. AMS-AG. AMS space AG. Oh, God. Chaos. Barnarski in the sand. Christian does a spin. Nick right into the side of him. Tell you what, 440 laps isn't going to save you from that in turn 3. Absolutely not. All right, what are we looking at? 1 more minute, guys. 60 ticks and we're off to quali. Boys, let me know if you're excited. You're probably not as excited as I am. I fucking love this shit. I live for this shit. You know, that sound from Neon sounded so good. I want to hear it again. Oh, it's so good. Mazda's pumped. Mazda Zoom Zoom is fucking stoked. Mazda, who do you like in this race? Who are you rooting for? Barnarski is on fire at the inside of turn 5. Or 4, excuse me. Who are we rooting for here? Who's the underdog? The hero. Granite Gobbler. Looking for David to take down Goliath. I'll tell you what. It's a tale as old as time, man. It gets the people going. Oh, yeah, we should remind Barnarski to change his tires. He's in chat. He was in here earlier. He should know. Did we ever... Hey, do you guys know if Barnarski ended up getting DQ'd or anything from the second race? Or if they even noticed that he didn't change his tires? Who knows, man? Alright. Alright, Chuckles still has not improved. He seems to be out there just having fun at this point, but I believe we're in for a manual rollover of the server here. We just hit ye old 9 o'clock hour. I just saw Nick Chin 4 or 5 tenths up through sector 1 before he ran into some traffic. So that leads me to believe that Nick Chin may... smoking up, baby. Yeah. Bar's out there driving with fucking Snoop Dogg in the car. I didn't know you could have passengers in there, man. You can't hotbox an open cockpit car. We got a drag race down into turn 1 here. Nick Shin asserting his dominance. That's what I like to see. I want to see a lot of that in the race. Some action, baby. Frontline banana. Banana man. Guys, give it up for Frontline Banana, our safety car. The AMR safety car. He's our Burt Mylander. He is the man, the myth, the legend. He's the one that keeps our drivers safe. So we really want to give it up for that guy. We love him. All right. Eventually, they're going to roll this over. Maybe. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Mazda, you gotta be nice, man. This isn't NASCAR. Obviously, he's not in NASCAR right now, so he's definitely keeping the driver safe. What he does in his free time, man, that's anybody's. That's, who knows, man? Who knows? All right. Who do we want to ride on board with? You guys want to check out what Ollie's doing here? Ollie's a quick boy. Ollie in P8 right now. Ollie's in a tight battle, though. Who's Ollie going to catch? Oh, yeah. Granite Gobbler. That, I don't know if that's going to happen. Granite Gobbler seems to have lay pace today. So, Banana, just from that comment, what I'm hearing is that you are terrified of Barnarski. Did you have some sort of trauma? Something we should know about? I don't understand. What happened? So, Ollie up to 6th now, is picking up the pace a little bit. Which is a good time to do it because I have to bring KF back to life. Let's see what Barr's up to. He's back in the pits now. KF Master seems to be alive at this time. I believe what he's talking about is yesterday. Barnarski, part of our AMR safety team, gave up his position at the front of the grid to go and save one of our other drivers who was dead on the side of the road. But, yeah. Wyatt up there coming to turn 2. Ollie back in the pits. We'll go back to Wyatt in the white and green Sunset Racing League car. Not too bad through turn 3 there. That's pretty good. That's a tough turn right there, man. I'm telling you, it's easy enough to screw that up. So, all right, last 30 seconds here. We're wrapping it up. Car's out on track. Practice: Charles Bertrand, Nick Chin, Granite Gobbler, Froley Novik, Nathie, Wyatt, Ollie, Barr, KF Master, Reese, Nian, Christian Girarte. That's a big field. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. That's a lot of people, man. I'm going to try to keep y'all on the same screen. We'll see how it goes. All right. That's it. That's practice. Everybody, back into the pits. You're not on track now. It doesn't matter. Wyatt pulling into the pits. Good. Let's see. Who do we got? Nathie. He's waiting to do his practice start. Froley, just wasting everybody's time here. You're not going any faster, man. I'm telling you. Look at that, squeezing every inch out of there. A little teleporting. That's not to be anything concerned. I'm not going to worry about that at all. Charles, you can't park there. Oh, there he is. He's looking. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, lordy. That's a bump draft. Hey! Charles, you learned that from NASCAR? Oh, they're both dead. They're both dead. That's the thing about the bigger cars, though. They bounce. Alright. That's going to be the end of our session. That is all of our fun cars back in the pits. Alright. We'll be right back. All right. So, countdown has started. Quali. The most exciting time of the year. The most exciting time of the night. We should figure out how to do driver of the day here. Get a little poll going. All of our drivers. Actually, I think I can. Stand by. Stand by. Boom, 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 boom. Poll. New poll. Question. Driver of the day. Charles. Nick. Granite. Froley. Novik. Ooh, we can only do 5. Alright, we're not going to do this yet then. We're not going to do this. We're going to wait. We're going to wait. We are going to do top 5 driver of the day, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it at the end. Okay. All right, you guys are ready. We've got cars on track here. We're going to do Nick Chin. We're going to ride on board with Nick Chin. He's our guy. We're going to jump to the old race view. I want you guys to get the most immersive feeling here, okay? We're going to put you right in the cockpit. Watch the outlap. Watch the run. Oh, all right. Thanks for that, Nick. Really appreciate it. You're great. Phenomenal. Yeah, Mazda. I don't see why not. Let's absolutely do it. Let's throw a poll up there. I mean, you guys are watching the race. You're probably watching it better than I am. Paying attention more. You guys will know. Who's getting it done out there? Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, outlaps completing. Somebody's on a hot lap. Is that Charles? Here's Charles. All right, Charles. Your leader from the previous is moving around a little bit. Don't worry about that. I don't think that was anything. He's still got a valid lap time on my screen, so. Pushing up turn 2. Just finished Niki Lauda into turn 2. Past turn 2, turn 3. Difficult uphill. Off camber. Bumpy. He does alright. Not too bad. Not too bad. He's already in the mid-20s as far as his time if he doesn't improve at all. Turn 5. 5? 6? 4. 4. Now 5. And he's spun. Alright, well, maybe Nick's out. Nick got a push lap. Nick is not pushing yet. He's pushing. This is his push lap. So, there you go. Immersive. We're in the cockpit with Nick on his first push lap. 430, 440, 450 laps from Nick Chin. All for 2 10-lap races. He's here for it. Nick, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Yay, Nick. Running into a bit of traffic here. Hopefully Christian gets out of his way. Oh, but those curbs, I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you. Turn 3. It's a nightmare. You're going to see chaos there tonight, boys. Chaos. It's going to happen. I did this race, my first time doing this track in this series, or excuse me, not in this series, in this league, was like one of my first races as a pro class driver. Last season, I joined the Formula One championship that they were running, and that was no good. That was dreadful. I caused so many collisions. I'm pretty sure I killed Shorzy. Shorzy, if you're in there, I apologize for that wreck still. I murdered Shorzy. 100%. Turn 1. Yeah, turn 1. I drove straight into him and murdered him. Nick Chin made a good pass on me up the inside at turn 1 and then told me that that pass sucked. And that the only reason he was able to pull it off was because I backed out. Which is probably true. I was at that point trying to survive. But yeah, even then, when there's only 6 cars or 7 cars doing this race in Formula 1, we couldn't negotiate turn 3. It's a damn nightmare. It's a damn nightmare. Alright, let's see. So, 7 minutes left in qualifying here, boys. Granite Gobbler top in the timesheets, 1 minute 19.5. Froley directly behind him, 4/10 back. Natuye, another 6/10 behind Froley, and then Charles, 10 seconds behind. So Nick Chin still trying to get a good time in here. I believe this still his out lap here. So now he's on a push lap. Nope, there it is. Nope, that was his push lap. I don't know why it said it was his out lap. That definitely was not an out lap. So Nick Chin on pole right now by 0.04 of a second, 0.03 of a second, excuse me. The guy we're all waiting to see, right here, Chuckles. Come on, buddy. Points are on the line here. Also, granted, Mr. Gobbler. I know he's got the pace. Froley's not putting in bad times. Froley could do it if he finds something. Froley could find something here. Charles is 11 seconds back, but hasn't put in a valid time, or well, a valid push time. Charles is still looking for that 1:17, which is just crazy to me. But that's even on his mind. It's a different level, man. Oh, he nails that. He nails that. All right, we're going to get a time here from Charles. There it is. There it is. 18.5. 7/10 up on Granite. Now we're talking. Cheers, buddy. All right. Let's see. Let's check on our boy Ollie. Things are going well for Ollie. Ollie's a racer, not a qualifier. All right. On board with Froley here. In hot pursuit of Nick Chin with 2.5 tenths to gain. Nick is improving his time, so that is a moving target at this time. So we'll see if Froley can put it together. 4.5 minutes left. They can get a couple of laps in easily. Lots of time. Oh, is Froley going for the soft? Froley is going for the soft. You really can't push on the outlap with the soft because they overheat. So you got to take it nice and easy, get the temperature down, and then you're wide open, hoping that the tire survives. But it is fast. We'll see what he's got. Froley, a hot lap, coming in to Nicky Lauda, braking right about the 75 meter board. Get that car turned right up to the yellow. That sausage there, as you get onto that, things get nasty. So up the hill, he's going to get a bit of a slipstream here, but is it going to help or is it going to hurt? Because he's got traffic to deal with. Charles Bertrand. Let's see if he knows to get out of the way here. He's on an outlap, obviously. Came out of the pits. He does move over. Let's Froley through. Thank you, Charles. Froley, doing well of it. Not up on his time yet, but it seems to be a clean lap. He's could gain time anywhere. It seems to be movement of the steering wheel while he's on the brakes just seems a little. I think that's why he missed that turn there. The tires, you can't ask them to do a lot. They're really, really picky and finicky. So if you're going to ask your tires to turn, they'll do it. If you're going to ask your tires to brake, yeah, they're all right with that. If you ask them to do it at the same time, it's just not going to happen. They don't want it. They don't want to do it. All right, here we go. Granite Gobbler, 9 tenths off of Charles. He's just out here lapping for fun at this point. Yeah, that's the way she goes. You know what I think we need? I think this, well, maybe not this series specifically, but maybe the Pro Series needs dynamic weather. I think our drivers should be watching the weather in the area that the race is actually happening in. I think that'd be so cool. You show up, surprise, it's raining in Japan. Do your best, I guess. I don't even know if they have wet weather tires or rain. They don't even have rain in this. I don't know. But like track temperature would be a good one. I mean, because we always race in obviously optimal temperatures. Yeah, I know it doesn't. I was just thinking about that. I mean, it must be hard to do if iRacing still can't figure it out. Competition. Yeah, well, that'd be cool. Absolutely. And there's been chats of doing other series or specific series and other games that are like sub-factions of SRL. Obviously, all that's got to be chatted about and done this, because if the admin team, the mod team that is already stretched thin, tries to take on new challenges, it's going to be doubly difficult, and it just seems like everybody doesn't have enough time at this point, so it'd be tough to deal with that. But I think that dynamic track temperature, right? Because if the track temp changed per race, you may be practicing in optimal temperatures, but if you go to the live server and it's 10 degrees colder, that setup may not be ideal, or maybe better. Who knows? I don't know. Just a thought. What do I know? I don't run any of this stuff, just so you know. I have no idea how any of it works. I just show up, I either chat with you guys, or I jump in the car and do some circles. Alright. Okay, 27 seconds here. Who's going to get a lap in? Who's not going to get a lap in? So, granted, if he has enough tire left, which he's got his mediums on, so he should, he's going to get a time in. Behind him, who is behind him? Nick Chin. Nick Chin is going to get a time in. Nick Chin gets the slipstream from Granite, but goes three-wheel and sends it into the wall. That's the end of qualifying for Nick Chin. Granite Gobbler, with everything to gain here, is up 2 tenths. 3 tenths now. Coming into turn 3. He's got to get it right. He's got to nail this lap to take P2. P2, my boy. Oh, do that. Oh, that's cool. Fella, I did not know that the track temp changed already. There it already changes. Oh, there it goes. Nick. Thank you. Charles. Pit. Nick. Pit. Granite. Pit. Boom. Natia. Pit. Froley. On a lap. Up a half a second in Sector 2. Excuse me. Alright, well, the map I have doesn't show that where Sector 3 starts, so whatever. I don't actually know where it starts or where it ends. I know if Froley is... Oh, he's going to be kicking himself for that. He had a second up on his time on that lap. That's heartbreaking. Goes out to you, Froley. You almost had him, man. Alright. So here you go, guys. There's your live timing. There's you guys. I'm going to throw... Oh, prediction results are in. Give me that money. I'm going to start this. New poll. Driver of the day, Charles, Nick, Granite, NAHTEYUE, Froley. Alright, we're going to do this, 10 minutes. Starting now. There you go, your poll's up. You guys can go ahead and vote. You guys can vote. Driver of the day. Driver of the day! I want to vote. Oh, they're already dropping him in there for Granite Gobbler. They love that boy. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, on the outside of your starting grid, Charles Bertrand. Next to him, Nick Chin. Starting your second row, Granite Gobbler. On the inside of Granite, you have Natia. Our third row, Rolly. And next to him, Mr. Wyatt McQueen. That's it. That's what we're doing, baby. 22 seconds. Biggest bottle of all time. Yeah, you're telling me... I assume, Charles, that you are talking about Froley being up an entire second on his 118.7 going into the last corner and absolutely bottling it. I assume that's what you're talking about. It was heartbreaking. It really was. So, all right, let's see here. I'm gonna give you some action cam. There we go. Little Nick Chin. We want Charles? No, we want... No, we want Nick. Nick's to one. Nick's to one. Oh, I'm talking about himself. Oh, hang on. You guys want to see this. Sorry. Let me get you back here, baby. Let me get you back. Yeah. Minute and 24 seconds here. There's your starting grid, man. Charles, don't ruin my fun with the live timing in Delta, all right? I can believe in the Tooth Fairy, all right? There's nothing wrong with believing in the Tooth Fairy. Barnarski, shout out the top 10 here. You beat like 5 drivers. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Music is so suspenseful. Alright, how's this driver of the day stuff going? Granted, with all the votes. Well, I guess you want to find out how it goes, you know? I don't like that it doesn't say when it closes. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. It's got a little timer at the bottom of there. Alright, we'll keep an eye on that as it gets going. 15 seconds here. It's about to be some live action. Alright, 6 red lights. Up! And... it's lights out, and away we go. A great start from Charles. He stays right on the racing line. Nick Chin moving across, wants to block that outside run, gets on the racing line. No challenge from there. Some movement out back. Froley is up into 3rd. Granite Gobbler in 4th. Ollie in 6th. Natia in 5th. Nick Chin takes the lead going into turn 3. Charles thinking about survival here. Gets the undercut. They're going to be side by side running down towards turn 4. Nick Chin falls behind. Steps into the slipstream. Moves out to the inside again. Looks for the move. Charles laid on the brakes. Drives in a little bit deeper. Nick Chin. Oh, we've got a spin in the back there. It's Granite Gobbler. It's Granite Gobbler off the track. Single car accident there. I don't know if we're going to get a safety car for that. That could be catastrophic for his season. Oh. Hopefully he gets it back going. All right, he's back on track and he's running again. Only a couple of turns behind. All right, let's get back into the. Let's get focused here. All right, Wyatt McQueen. We've got a little bit of a battle here in the midfield. The front drivers seem to have separated themselves a bit. But you'll see Wyatt, Ollie, and Natia, actually Barnarski, bringing himself into this fight as well. All pretty close. So we've got another car sideways. Oh, that is actually me. Don't worry about that. Shh. This is my first time. Alright, back to the action. It was just too much going on, front line. I'm sorry. Alright. We've got Ollie. We've got Natia. Oh, okay. Where are we at? Here we're trying to figure out. Okay. What? There we go. So Froley up the inside of Natia. And then Ollie lying in wait. Oh boy, is my internet having enough? Ooh. Boys, I'm scared. Seems to have stabilized. Alright, Wyatt coming up the inside of Ollie. Ooh, so close. Wow. Ollie with the spin. I don't know if there was contact. They were close. That is going to be a safety car. There we go. Safety car deployed. Mr. Frontline Banana makes his way out onto the track. So our driver's limited to 120 kilometers. Alright, so he's just letting the field go by. He'll pick up the leader when they get there. See where Charles is. There we go. So they're, yeah, heading down. I assume they're only going to do this lap, and then the next lap they'll grid up, get everybody back together, unless somebody needs to pit, which with 7 laps to go I'd be surprised, but... Gobble him up. Granted, starting 10th on the restart, 7 laps to go, has plenty of opportunity to make his way back to the front. That honestly may be the view. That might be the person to watch here. If he does make that recovery drive, that might secure him driver of the day, because that'd be pretty crazy. Although Froley, from 5th to a podium against these drivers would be just incredible. It'd be a great drive. So maybe also a thought there for driver of the day vote. So I don't know who I'm talking to. Maz has definitely already voted. 100% Maz has already got the votes in. Alright, so coming around the penultimate corner here, or the last corner, with Charles. Gonna get picked up by Frontline Banana after turn 1. So your running order currently: Charles Bertrand, Nick Chin, Froley, Natia, Wyatt, Barr, Ollie, Neon, Granite, KF Master, and Christian. Reese is still out there. Novik's still out there. Running a little bit behind. But they'll catch back up, don't you worry. There we go. Frontline Banana with the grid under control. Not that the F3 cars don't sound good, but that Aston Martin safety car, man, does she sound sweet. All right. So, yeah, they're getting bunched up. I imagine they're just, oh, are they letting a couple of drivers pass? Let's see, so that's Novik. All right. Well, yeah. So that was that. So just waiting for Reese to catch up here. No safety car called in this lap. They're going to let the grid go around, catch back up, get them all back together, and then they're going to go green. There's your pack coming down towards T1. I guess warming your tires up in this series actually works. I'm not sure what goes on with NASCAR, but you can't do this in NASCAR and get your tires warm. That's for sure. It don't work, baby. Alright. People getting real close there in the corner. Okay. Yeah, so Christian Zarate caught the pack here, and Novik pulling up now. There he is. His tires will be nice and warm, that's for sure. Alright, so Reese only a couple of corners behind. I'm sure he'll be right on their tail by the time the the safety car comes in. Those brakes glowing, running hot. Here he comes, pulling up on the pack now. Looks like Novik is still a lap down for some reason. And there we go, we're going green. Let's get up to the front of our grid here as they take off for some more green flag running. Oh, we've got some moves going on late. Granite looking to make some moves here. He's pushing. It looks like he found a roadblock. We've got some drivers off the track. That is going to be Reese with a bad restart. Try to get them grouped back up together here. And we'll go green once again. Man, by this time we're gonna have like a 2-lap shootout. Should have done the prediction with the safety car. Let them fight. No more safety cars. No more safety cars. Oh, hey. Hey, that's Poe. Guys, Poe just followed me on Instagram. I gotta follow him back. Thanks, Poe. Appreciates you. Good to have you here. Hopefully you're in chat. Watching this awesome race. Which has definitely not been under safety car for the majority of it. Alright. Green flag. Here we go. So, keep an eye out for Mr. Gobbler. Trying to make up some time here. He's going to be our driver that is most definitely out of position. Got some chaos going on behind him. A 4-way battle for 10th. This is awesome. So Novik locking up, has the inside line, really looking to get inside of KF Master, leave him in the dust. There's Barnarski with a little bit of spin. Maybe just stopping for a smoke break. Yeah, no worries. A little bit of a parade, nothing crazy. It's good stuff. All right, now let's get back up there with Granite, who's made up some time and made his way past Christian Zarate. So, eyes next up on Ollie, who I think he's got a little bit of a pace advantage over. Whether it's speed, just outright speed, or setup, or whatnot. It's definitely not tires, definitely not car. But let's see if he can make this move happen here. Ollie actually looking to make a move on Wyatt as well. That could definitely save him some time if he can make this happen. But it's not going to help him if Wyatt gets overtaken at the same time by Granite. Wyatt going to lose 2 positions in the same lap here. So Granite looking up the inside again here. Doesn't see the opportunity, but gets a good run out of 3 into the slipstream of Wyatt. He's trying to break the slipstream. This could be Granite's opportunity here. Coming down into turn 4. He looks up the inside. Is not going to go for it there. Doesn't feel like he's got the space, the speed. Maybe he doesn't trust Wyatt. But meanwhile, Ollie is prancing off into the distance. 1.3 seconds. Granite's going to have to make all that time up. Not good. Not good at all. This field is pretty much spread out. This is where the action is. 6/10 to Wyatt, 6/10 to Granite. Now it looks like Wyatt looking to make a move on Ollie. Oh, Wyatt with a spin is going to let Granite Gobbler through. Ooh, was there contact? I couldn't tell if there was contact there, guys. That is unfortunate. But now that leaves Granite Gobbler wide open to hunt down Ollie. Ollie with 1 lap to go. 9 of 10 here, gentlemen. 9 of 10. It's all coming down to this. Your closest battle. Granite Gobbler hunting. He's got 2 laps to do. He's got the rest of this lap and 1 more. Lost my mouse cursor there. Ooh. 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 He's making me gamble. Don't do it to me, Banana. You know I like to gamble. There we go. There we go. Money's in. All right. Granite Gobbler. Oh! Pushes Ollie off the track, but he goes wide. Gonna let Ollie back through on the last lap. Starting the last lap, excuse me. Ollie could well and clear now. He's got nothing but space. Froley not too far behind Nick Chin. Nick Chin 5 seconds behind Charles. Christian Zarate actually pretty close here. That's got to be lap traffic, I believe. Yeah, Novik, unfortunately, out of position here. It looks like good racing, though. I like it. I like it a lot. But, unfortunately, not for position. But Christian is right up on the back of Granite Gobbler. Could he grab 1 position? Losing some time there. But Granite's still stuck. Stuck behind. Now here comes Charles, your race winner for race 1. Get in there, Charles. Get in there, Charles. Great job. Good race win. Christian not seeming to close the gap up. Coming around the final turn here. Granite a little wide there, but still not enough to let anybody through. And that is going to be the end of race 1. There you go, gentlemen. Here it is. Charles, Nick, Froley, Natia, Ollie, Granite. That's it. That's all we got. Granite Gobbler does get driver of the day. I guess that makes sense. There was only one vote. All right, getting ready for race 2 here. So flip the script. Top 6 drivers flipped from their finishing position. So you're going to have your starting Granite Gobbler in P1, Ollie P2, Natia P3, Froley P4, Nick Chin P5, and Charles P6. The rest of your order stays the same. Christian Wyatt Barr. Boom, boom, boom. Ready to roll. Frontline, the vote did close. We'll have to restart the vote. Alright, we'll do it backwards this time. Granite. Ollie. Nah. Natia. Froley. Nick Chin. Ten minutes. Get after it, boys. I hate straw polls. Yeah. You know what I hate frontline is when I forget to TP to pits and almost cause an accident on there. Alright. Don't mind me, gentlemen. I'm a little tired tonight. I'll get you on the grid as soon as I can. Yeah, I know, it's stupid. It is stupid that there's only 5 people allowed on the vote, but what are we going to do? Guys, don't forget, if you've got a Twitch Prime sub, if you got Twitch Prime, you got a free sub, you can donate that to us, and we can use that to make your league experience better and better every time. So if you got it, and you're not using it, it's a great time to get it used. All right, here we go. Drivers to the grid. Me in the hard rock car, guys. You guys want to check this out? Look at this hot stuff. Hold on. Pretty sexy car, I'll say that myself. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Look at that hot, sexy car. Man, I'd drive that. 30 seconds out, baby. The number 21 hard rock car. Paddock. That's me. You know it. Alright. We'll watch from P3 this time. It's going to be Natia. Hopefully I remember to TP to pits. Chat, don't let me forget to TP to pits. It's important. Don't let me forget. 45 seconds. Man, this wait timer is so long. People got to go to bed, man. I'm tired. I got work in the morning. Alright, 15, 10 seconds now. Alright, 6 red lights up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Red lights up. And lights out. And away we go. Ollie with a good start on Granite Gobbler. Looking to make a move. Nick Chin also with a good start. Charles Bertrand up the inside. So Ollie into the lead here. Oh, safety car deployed. Okay, so Ollie's going to be our leader. Granite behind him. And then I think it's Froley and Charles, or maybe Natia had his position in there. I'm not sure. I hear him coming. There he is. Your new leader, gentlemen. As he sends it up the inside. Here he comes. Front line, banana! Alright. Get every gridded back up here. Get them all settled down. Settle. See if we can cause some more chaos. Yep, little parade for you guys. Oh my God. Oh Lord. What the fuck? What? 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 Rapid fall. Yeah, same. Carter. Yeah. What? What? I'm so mad. I had just switched off. Carter, since your first time in here, don't forget to follow. And if you have Twitch Prime, don't forget to drop the Prime sub. Use those Bezos bucks to help us out. It all goes back to the league, so make us better. Help us out. There it is. There it is. There's the follow. That's... Oh, and a sub. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. Carter is absolutely goated. Coming in with a prime sub. That's 12 subs and 113 followers. Let's go, boys. Get in there. Get in there, Sunset Racing League. All right. Back to whatever's going on in this. Is Mr. Banana okay? He's all right. Okay. All right. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. A little bit of chaos here. A little bit of chaos. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying, Carter. I don't know what's going on. Things are a little crazy out here. Okay. All right. So I think they got the grid pretty much figured out here. Ollie up front. Granite up the inside of him. And then Froley, Natier, Christian, and somebody. What? I thought I TP'd already. Did I not TP at the beginning, guys? I told you, chat. You're supposed to let me know if I didn't TP. Where'd our banana man go? Here we go. Safety car in. Let's see. We'll roll with Froley here for the restart. That's what I'm saying, Mazda. I thought I did too. I thought I did it right after the start. I'm gonna go watch it back. I probably didn't, and I thought I did. Maybe I misclicked or something. Or maybe I just totally blanked and didn't do it again. It's totally possible. This is why I don't usually run the controls, by the way, chat. It's always Mr. Propane because he's so much better at this than I am. But what are we gonna do? We're still out here. We're doing the hard work. We're getting it done for you guys. I got a few different text messages yesterday about NASCAR not getting streamed. They were pretty upset. They just love the pain, the chaos. Alright, here we go. Grouped up, single file. Getting ready. Around the last turn here. All on Ollie. He'll go now. Granite with a good restart. Really good restart. Is that Nick Chin? Nick Chin running up the inside here. Right by... Oh, Nick off the track there. A little too hot coming in. Rejoins. He's safe. He's safe. He's going to lose position to Christian, it looks like. But he's still in this race. Could get it back. Charles Bertrand also going to move up. Charles making 2 overtakes here. Going to get up the inside of Christian and Nick. And actually Froley too. So Charles making big ways up into the podium positions. But behind him, you've got a 3-way battle for the 4th position. Froley, Christian, and that's Wyatt up the inside. And then Nick all the way in the back. So we've got a 4-way battle for 4th position. Oh, Christian may have taken the scenic route there. It looks like he's no longer with us. So 3-way battle now. We got one driver off. That's maybe Reese. Yep, Reese taking a bit of a detour. Not a big deal. So Nick Chin going to try up the inside of Froley here. Maybe into the final turn. Here comes Froley fighting back on Nick. Nick's defending heavily on the inside. Does not want to have to take the outside line. Oh, they touch wheels. Froley gets run wide. Oof. Not a lot of room left there by Nick. Nick may have thought that was his turn. Charles making the overtake onto Granite. And now past Ollie. Or excuse... Sorry. Clicked on the wrong one there. I thought we were on board with Charles. So Ollie running second. Still holding off Granite Gobbler, which is pretty impressive because Granite is fast here. Wyatt McQueen behind them. Charles running off into the distance once again. Froley here making an overtake. Oh, we got a driver off. KF Master, unfortunately off track there. Get back to your live action here with Froley. Seems to be in the heart of it always. Right in the heat of all the battles. We're keeping an eye on the gap with Granite Gobbler. See if he can close up. Froley not leaving a lot of room there now. Man, nobody likes to leave room on turn 1. Well, they are side by side. What's that? Natia defends the inside. Novik looking to get around Natia. Froley now prancing off into the distance. Seems to have some open air. Let the kids battle behind him. Novik hot on the outside. Can he get it done here? They give him the space. He's got the inside in the next corner. He's not later on the brakes though. This battle continues. The chaos continues. All right. So Novik on bar here. Teammates, maybe. Same livery. Oh, Bar having a little bit of a tough time there. A couple of drivers having a tough time. Move up. That's EA. Defending. Novik behind. Going to jump ahead here quick. Granite Gobbler seems to have closed the gap on Ollie. Let's see if we can get that move done. We're still watching that Novik time. Novik, maybe going for it. Novik, still close, not close enough though. Switching back, Granite. Granite trying to get a run here in the last couple corners, maybe get him into T1. Gonna be tough. Like I said, Ollie very strong here. This is one of Ollie's better tracks, I would think. Granite with the slipstream. Seems to be too far back for that overtake. Novik falling back now. Almost a second off. We stay with Granite. Granite with a good run here. Could get him. Going into turn 3. We'll see if Ollie moves to defend. No defense. Ollie has the faith. He knows he's not going to get dive bombed, although Granite only a half a second back. Very well could. God knows we've seen it from farther. Only 2 laps to go. 1 safety car so far, caused by yours truly apparently. And it looks like Charles is just about done. He is off and gone. Battle for second, though, very hot. Ollie holding on by a thread. Granite's never been outside of a second this whole race. Making another run at it here. Let the tires cool down. Half a second. Got the slipstream. The slipstream not as strong as you would think here. In these cars, at least. He doesn't seem to gain any time. It's all about how he gets out of this corner. Turn 1. You see Nick Chin going a little bit wide there. So 4/10 here. A little bit closer than the last lap going into turn 3. Doesn't go for it again. He's thinking last lap. It's got to be last lap. Got one more lap to get close. Or possibly into turn 4. He is 2/10 back now in the slipstream. Very close. Moves to the inside. Ollie says no. That's mine. I'll take this corner. You hang back. Barnarski looking to get P8 from Wyatt McQueen. And Froley looking to get P4 from Nick Chin. But we're going to stay on board with our podium battle here. Ollie and Granite. The fight of the century here. Honestly, driver of the day vote, if it was still up, which I know it's not, should 100% go to Ollie for this defense. Ollie has been perfect the whole race. Just nailing this defense. not giving Granite an inch of space to catch. Yeah, 5/10 again. I can't, unless Ollie completely bottles lap or turn 3, which is, yeah, honestly, just a clinic here. That's what I'm saying, Mazda. That's what I'm saying. What a, yeah, absolute clinic from Ollie. You know, I think he qualified, what, P7? Granite was a second and a half faster. And Ollie says, no, I don't think so, man. I'm getting second place here. And that's huge. Ollie's in a battle here for the championship with Granite Gobbler. Only 13 points separated. Now, obviously, P2, P3 is not going to be a whole lot of a difference, especially since Ollie did not beat Granite in the first race. It'll probably be a wash. But that's still, I mean, a good run and great fight for a battle in the championship. Really good to see, especially in this in an amateur league like this. Obviously not amateur drivers that we're looking at now, but Am League. Granite's going to look to get a run here across the line. And Ollie secures P2. Great race from all our drivers. Charles with the win. Everybody saw that one coming. I mean, nobody saw that one coming. I mean, yeah, Charles with the W. Ollie, P2. A great race. And there's Charles, sending it into the side of Ollie. And Granite with a little wiggle. Loved that battle. He really had a lot of fun. You can tell that. That was a great time for them. All right. Here's your finishers, gentlemen. There you go. There you go.